Hey, I have tip number 22. I hate when there's one little thing peeking out over there. That's the dog's blanket. Tip number 22. It all has to do with things that some of us may not love, which is record keeping. So, I know we are resellers, right? That's our passion for most of us. Is it your passion? Are you passionate about reselling? Do you like reselling, or are you just doing it to make money? Let me know, because I'm curious. Now, of course, I'm doing it to make money because this is my full-time gig, yet I don't make a full-time salary at the moment yet. But there's also paperwork, whether you like paperwork or not. Now, I was an administrative assistant. I was an office manager for years. So I had to do that for other people. But I hate doing it for myself. But I started doing it because it does make things easier. The first year I was doing this, and this is for taxes. Now, I'm not an accountant. I'm not giving tax information out. I'm just telling you what I'm doing to make my taxes easier. Just get yourself a little book, right? I got myself this one. It's 2023. I got it after the holidays. And I use this to write so many things in. But it helps me, and it has all the dates. You know, it's just a regular book. Of course, you can get books online now. You can print them out, but I kind of like this one. I like having my favorite color, and I also like being able to have it all together. Of course, you can put something together from online, but I prefer that one. You might prefer printables, whatever. Just keep something so that you can put all of your notes in there. Also, keep a file, a dish, a box, something that you can throw all your receipts in. And what I started doing the middle of last year, not even last year, but as I keep saying, oh, and hi, I am a reseller on Poshmark, Mercari, a little bit on Depop, a little bit on Facebook Marketplace. My name is Marion. I forgot my introduction. I got all into it right away. And I also had a retail store till the end of 2021. I've been doing this for about 3 years, but about 6 months ago is when I really started learning more. It just started getting easier and things started becoming more clear. And sometimes it takes a while. It is a business if you're doing this as a business. But even if you're doing it as a hobby, it takes a while to learn the ins and outs, what's selling, what's not, what you want to be selling, if you want a niche, if you want to be doing a whole lot of different things. So back to this. So I keep a bowl and I throw all my receipts in there, and then I throw them into something else, like a box or a folder. I actually have one of those folders. I forget what they're called. They're like a bank folder. I don't remember what they're called. But I have one, and I don't even keep them in order. I'm going to start, though, at the end of every month, just putting the month together, or the beginning of the next month. So keep your records straight. The first year I was doing this, oh, it was so crazy. It was just crazy. So I also print out my statements, even though you may just want to look at them online, but I print them out and I highlight things to make it easier when tax time comes. But like I said, I just started this, so I'm still half disheveled, but only half. Not as bad. So, not that I just started it, but I started halfway through last year. But just know, if you are a reseller and you sell a certain amount, I'm not sure how much, you do have to pay taxes. That's something that some of you may not know. Most do, but you may not. So look into it. Call your accountant. Look online. Like I said, I have an accountant, so she does most of the work for me after I give her everything that she asks for. I just figure out certain things, and that's it. My tip is keep your record keeping up to date, and it will make your reselling business or your reselling hobby So much easier. And make sure you track your miles when you go thrifting, right? Make sure you check if you're washing anything, whether it's at home or at a laundromat. Everything counts. You can put every little thing in, from detergent to using your washing machine to using space. And just keep that all. Because if you're doing it from home, which a lot of people are, you are using that little amount of space. And it's a little amount of space, but you can still put in that little amount of space. And like I said, just check with an accountant for that kind of stuff. I'm just telling you from my doing and knowing, because I've been doing it for 3 years now. That's it. If you like tips, and if you like hauls, and if you like seeing clothing and vintage and Disney and all types of different things, home goods, I sell it all. I'm a reseller with it all. Getting more into vintage, getting more into jewelry. So if you like this kind of content, hit that bell after you subscribe, because then it'll tell you anytime I'm putting out content, and like it if you liked it. I'm checking. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. See you tomorrow with another tip.